Welcome. Today, I was gonna introduce y'all to someone today, but I'll save that for another day because they're and there's not a word to describe them, but today we'll be having leftovers from Mellow mushrooms. Do you see? I got the steak and cheese with no cheese because I'm lactose intolerant, and when I consume dairy, my stomach burns. I'm not kidding. But today we'll be discussing the weather. How's the weather been for y'all? My weather, to be honest, I don't really pay attention, but it was raining today. And I know in New York, there was like flooding in a city. But it was raining today and yesterday. I didn't water my plants because of that. I have quite a few plants. No, I don't. I only have a few. Well, quite a few. I have a sunflower plant, a Russian blue plant. I don't know what it's called. I just know that's the nickname. And I have a watermelons plants. Do you see that? So what we have here today is mayo. I love mayo. Slap mayo on anything. We have some beef or steak. Yeah, steak and cheese. Just shove it back in there. Some tomatoes, lettuce, onions, peppers. Build your own sandwich. But we'll be taking the first bite. But the weather we'll be discussing today. I don't know about y'all, but I love letting my sandwiches sit. So it really the bread has time to absorb that flavor. Especially with mayo or tomatoes, it'll make it soggy. I love a soggy sandwich. They're really good. But back to the weather. It's been raining. It was the place I work at when I was there. Maybe I think it was 3 days ago. When I got off, it was like 10 o'clock. It was pouring. It was raining cats and dogs and hamsters. But that's another thing. The rain, when it's sunny and raining, it's called the devil is beating his wife. Shouldn't it be God is beating his wife? That was a really good piece. Because it's raining from the sky, not from the ground. Or am I wrong? Is the devil in heaven now? I didn't think so. And last year I just heard about rainbows being God's what was his promise? To watch over us. Because he's doing a real good job. Sorry for misgendering you if you're not a he. I'm sorry, don't strike me, don't smite me. But like COVID, you're watching over us. Honestly, I want to know what it's like being God. Like, do you just have the, can you smite someone? Just, you know? But like, a lot of people died. And a lot of people just like went on with their lives. A lot of my family members died. I didn't know how to react. And I get like, you could pass it off for something else, but the fact is, like, say like, you could say if it wasn't COVID, but like, they still died, you know? So like, have a little sympathy. I don't know. Dying is a weird subject. And it's weird expressing emotions, but just know, expressing your emotions is valid. So, go ahead. And it's okay to cry when needed. Or whenever, you know. It's not okay to hold in your emotions, because then you'll just spaz out one day. I'm good with spazzing out a lot. I'm lying. I hold in my emotions to like the point where I'm rude. Not rude as in like everyday rude, but like rude. But most of the times I'm being truthful, you know? Anyways, back to the weather. The devil's beating his wife, more like God's beating his wife or husband. We don't judge. Or non-binary. Queen? But, Mellow mushrooms did get my order on. But I'm not complaining. It was supposed to be on flatbread, but they gave me like loaf bread. But loaf bread gets soggy. Sometimes flatbread gets soggy, but you really have to put in an effort to make it soggy, you know? Of course. You see that mayo slab right there? You see it? Honestly, I could probably eat mayo and bread and be happy. And that's probably like a snack somewhere else in the world, you know? But when I'm not filming and eating a sandwich, I usually like, if I'm making the sandwich, I'll make it like a normal sandwich. You know, add your meat, whatever I'm feeling that day. If I'm feeling a little bit spicy, I'll add in some like turkey slices with another meat, like roast beef, but, and mayo, of course. But what I'll do is like, I'll take like maybe 2 or 3 bites, you know? But then like, I'll take apart the sandwich and eat each individual layer separately, because when the mayo hits that bread, it does something else. It's unexplainable. I used to think my cousin was weird for like, for like, you know how like you like dig in the butter pan thing to get a like glob of butter out, and there's some like remains of butter on it for like eating the butter. But no, I won't do it with like unsalted butter, but I'll do it with salted butter. Mm. It's not even good. It's just like I have to do it now. I'm taking apart the sandwich. And we have some extra fallen meat on this side. That's our treat for later. Mm. I don't really like tomatoes in general, but on a sandwich, let me think. Weather. I like it when it rains. I like it when it's like dark out, but not hot out, you know? Or when it's like gloomy and it's hot out. I'd rather have it like gloomy and cold, because when it's gloomy and warm, it makes you feel some type of way. What else? What's your favorite type of weather, you know? There's a variety. Wow. I like it when it's raining and the water's cold, not warm. What else? What else? Mm. Oh, what I'm watching today. I'm watching Clarence, I know. Not being puppy cat. Wow. But like, I'm watching Clarence because Clarence, you just can't beat Clarence. Well, yes, you can. But it's still a really good show. Mm. Mm-hmm. Um, I almost choked there. But like, I refuse to choke and it make a sound, you know? I'll die choking because I refuse to make noises. Mm, mm, mm. But yeah, they probably have like a mayo bread snack somewhere in the world. And don't go calling me weird for liking mayo and bread when there are a bunch of other weirdos in the world. I was about to make a political joke, but no. I think everyone who's like into politics and everyone who's been a president, including future ones, is weird. Like, you're not even that powerful. That wouldn't, if I had a god complex, which I don't, that wouldn't satisfy me. I would need to rule the whole world. I would change a lot of things. You know how Dunkin' Donuts throws away their donuts at night? I would change that, give it to the homeless or something, you know, or me. Don't go wasting. I probably would work at Dunkin' Donuts just for that, to take it in bags. I'll show you. But yeah, I'll introduce y'all to someone next time. They're a real, showstopper. Oh. And I totally wash my hands before eating. I did. That's another thing. Mellow mushrooms. Count your days. Tell me how I've been going to mellow mushrooms for like, I don't know, 4 years now. I always get tater tots, right? I order this time, and they're like, oh, sorry, we don't have tater tots anymore. I just been there 4 weeks ago, and I got tater tots. They're not really that good, but with some ketchup and salt, they're bussin'. And you're telling me you don't have them anymore? You know what? I hope you don't accidentally choke on one of your dissolvable straws. What else? But those straws be dissolving quick. What else? The weather. But that whole saying doesn't make sense to me at all. Like, it's a beautiful sight. Are you telling me watching the devil be his wife is beautiful? Y'all some weird people. That piece had a little kick to it, you know? Oh. And my fridge is like mad loud. And one of my like non-related uncles, don't ask how, was like, oh, when your fridge is loud, that usually means it's gonna give out soon, you know? And I'm like, oh well, ain't my fridge, you know? As long as my food don't spoil, I'm fine. Scraps where? There. Scraps where? They're scraps, but can you burp without opening your mouth? I didn't think. And there's food in my nails, but I'm totally not gonna eat it later. It's not like a midnight snack or anything. blend with the remaining mayo that was left in my mouth. You see that right there? That's cookie dough. Some good cookie dough. It's like cutting into a fresh pack of lamb ribs. I was not letting that piece go to waste. It had cookie dough in it. And so what if it landed on the table? Do you not see the cloth? And the cloth may have a little bit of food crumbs, but it adds flavor. It's made with coconut, and it even don't even taste like coconut, you know? Mm. Mm. But anyways, the devil beats his wife periodically. Who is the devil's wife? Is it Eve? Is there some like, what is it called? There's a show with that title. You know what I mean. But aren't Adam and Eve even married? Technically, it's incest. Because ain't Eve literally Adam? What you got going down there, God? But you couldn't make like another, being, have some like little mixed kids, Like you had to make them identical. Kind of sus to me. Oops. And like, it doesn't taste like ice cream, but it tastes like ice cream. I don't know what type of Satan they're worshiping and what type of magics they're using to get it taste like ice cream. But they use some Satan magic there. I might just have to invest. I'll have to buy at least 2. And for every one I finish, I'll buy 2 more. Another mellow mushroom sandwich will hit it off right now. Do you see another sandwich? Because I sure don't. So I guess that's it for today. The devil is beating his wife. How do you feel about that?